Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Micks Mowers. Got my little Riley boy here, don't know whether you noticed. Today is Saturday and I've got a lawnmower coming for a repair. I want to get on and get it done. It should be a simple fix.
Parcel today?
No, I've posted some parcels today. Any of you that have asked for stickers, they've been sent off today. They're done, so just catch up after the holiday. However, this one's coming for a repair. It's just a Sovereign Mower SV on top. It's hunting. It should be a quick fix, hopefully just a carburetor job. I've got 4 or 5 lawnmowers coming in, which I've purchased. I've got 1 or 2 being sold today. I've got some lawnmowers that have been repaired that are going out. So busy in the old Mick Mower shack. So we want to get on to this one. As I say, it's one of the little plastic Sovereign jobbies, quite cheap, but they are a bit of a pickle for hunting, so it could be a job for the ultrasonic cleaner, but until we get it on the bench, I don't know. So without further ado, let's get down and let's get dirty and let's check out this Sovereign lawnmower. Right, here it is. As I say, it's one of these cheaper sort of Sovereign jobbies with the SV on top. It's a 2014 model. Let's give it a fire up, Riley.
I'll do it.
Can you pump the old button 3 times for me?
Here we go.
3 times.
What
1,
do we
2.
do?
Yeah, plenty. Lovely. Cheers. That's, yeah, fantastic. You'll flood it. Leave it be. Right, this is what's happening. So that's all it's doing. It's still got a hunt to it. So we're going to do a carburetor clean on it. So let's get it up on the bench and go from there. Right, let's rock and roll. Air filter off. Oh, it's got a filter in it too. That's handy. That's good. I want a socket 10mm. Right, I've got my 10. Turn it down a smidge, just a bit too high. I've got my kettle boiling from the ultrasonic cleaner already. So these 3 come out. Take the air filter, the air breather pipe off as well. That'll expose the carburetor. Remove the old fuel line. Oh, that's on there stiff. Got a gasket there as well, which is cool. Just want to plug the old fuel off. So don't cause me no grief. I've got a primer bulb hose to take off as well, and then just rotate the carb around so it falls off, and there's a carb. Quick, easy, took no more than 2 seconds. So let's get this carburetor apart, see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. Right, here's a carb. Bit of yellow stuff on here as well, so that's what I'm seeing. Let's get my tray in. Yeah, a bit of sediment in there. Nothing too shocking, I must admit. Let's try and remove the jet. See what's occurring with that. Take the pin out and the float. Ah, there's the old. That didn't fall out there. There it goes. Let's try and get the jet out. There it is. I'll check that in a minute, and there should be a tube inside there which I want to get out as well, if it'll come. I might have to get an Allen key in there. There it goes. Let's have a quick look at the tube. No, tube looks okay. Try the main jet. It's not a massive hole in there. In fact, it's nigh unplugged. So that could have been the issue. There is a very small hole, but it's not massive, so I'll give it a bit of a file out. Also want to remove, where are we? This kitty here. Let's wind that in first. So it's about 1/4 to 1 full turn, 2 full turns, 2 1/4 turns. That's got to come out. I've got one jet up here as well, which is done down tight. That's not plugged, that's okay. I'll give it a quick squirt with the old W40 all over the top, and then that can go straight into the ultrasonic cleaner, and we'll give it a bit of a bath. Right, got my hot water from a cleaner. Just want to give it a bit of a bath, bit of a splash, just to break some of this other stuff down that's just sat on top. Just to give it a bit of a hand. That should be enough. In goes the carb. I want to put the jets into a bowl as well, and the needle and the float. That can all go in, and we'll go to the bath. Right, so we're good to go. Carburetor can go onto its side. That's all in there. Drop that down. And then what I do is with a float, I just literally just push that on top just so it catches it, and it'll stay in one position. And hit the old button. 15 minutes each side, and I'll come back. Right, that's had the first 15 minutes done. The water's about 74 degrees.
Daddy,
yes, mate. Yeah, it's cooking, mate. Yeah, Daddy's doing some cooking.
What's up?
Carburetor cooking. That's red hot in there, people. That's just covered that. I might just try and get a bit more in there. Well, it should be enough just to do what I want it to do. It's on a bit of a slant as well, so let's try and get it so it's right. I might just put a smidgen more in there. That can now go off again for another 15 minutes, and I'll come back. Right, that's had the full half hour now. Let's unplug that. And now we have a look to see. To be fair, the water doesn't look too bad, but the carb wasn't filthy anyway. Let's have a look underneath. There's a few bits in there, but nothing spectacular. Right, let's get over to the table and have a quick look at it. Rightio, let's have it out. It's not the best of surfaces, that is it? A bit of a cleaner surface to work on. That's a bit cleaner. Okay, the first one we'll look at is that main jet. And there's such a small hole in there that's not even gonna cut it. So the cleaner didn't actually get that out, but it's quite a surface to get into. But let's try and improve that hole if we can. That's improved it already. Let's go and go the next one up. If I can get it to fit, which would be that one there, I think. Try and fit that in there. Yeah, it goes there better. Alright, just going to try and take a little bit of, not material off, but just literally just working away just to improve it. There's a much better hole in there now. I'm going to go one size up again, which would be that kiddie there, I think. It might be a bit too big to go in there. No, it's got it. That's better. Unless you're just cleaning that jet out. Yeah, so much better. And that was the issue. But the carb's had a good clean out. I'm just going to blow this off of there and then re-put this carburetor back together. Okay, let's reassemble. Main jet in. I've just sold a mower, which is nice. Quite a nice touching story actually. A nice old boy. He's got a really bad stammer, really bad. It's done. He got the stammer because he had a stroke. I think he's had no help, and some lady, a little bit older than me, she's just been helping a man out, getting his speech back, and you know, I think he lives about 3 doors down, and he just bought her a mower because she needed one, so that was nice. I've got to unwind that in a minute. That was quite a nice little touch. So they have that little Mountfield 414, which is quite nice. That goes in. I'll make sure that needle's a little spring load of his needles, so make sure that's working, which it is. That goes in there and goes on there, and I want the little tiny pin. Little pin, and I want the bowl, which is spotless. That's going to go that way around. A little tiny 10mm at the front, so I can bleed it if need be. Yeah. Yeah. That's Mrs. P. She's asking for some bin bags. Got some in my shed somewhere. There's some bin bags, darling. You're very welcome. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Right, that's that one on. So that's that carb. I've got to just do that. But I need to double check what it was. I think it was four turns out, but I need to double check on the video. So it was 2 1/4 turns. I'll just play back the video, so it's back to 1/4 2. So there's 1, there's 2, and 1/4 2. That's that set. Right, that carburetor's now all been cleaned out and what have you. Let's get the mower back in, and we will endeavour to fit this back on and go for a run up. Here's a carburetor. So I want to hook it up to the main throttle arm first, which is only one hole. It goes on top of the carburetor flap, so that's on, and it rocks into place then. Fuel pipe on, with one of my silly little clip things I don't like. And we've got I did one of these a little while ago, but it had no air breather pipe on it. This one's got one. No, priming bulb, sorry. So that's got one. So that's all on. I want a carburetor gasket, which goes that way round, like so. I don't think that's the right gasket for it, you know. Yeah, that's going to go that way instead. Yeah, better that way. So that'll go on there. I want my 2 longer bolts. They go in onto the gasket, and then the whole lot then goes through the carburetor, through the back, and then just take a turn. And as you take a turn on it, once you get it into position, it just plop into place, which will be about there. You need to push the air breather pipe on as well. It's a bit cack-handed, but if you get the air breather pipe on first, the rest will all sort of fall into place, and then just start that off. My de-water's over the other side of the shed, which is not really helping matters. It should be over here. But I'll just keep saying to myself, this won't be a problem in my new shed. That one on there. That one on there. And that carburetor hasn't actually sat correctly yet. There it goes. And before you run this all the way up, you want to put that little one in as well, because they don't tend to all line up. So get them all lined up. That's better. Right, and then just nick it up with a bit of an impact. That's it. I'll put some petrol in a minute, and air breather box can go on with the air filter in place. Let's get some juice and pour a bit of juice in there, and then we'll take it outside and give it a run. Right, let's get the old grass box, put that on. Let's see how we get on. Looking for no hunt. Bring some fuel down. There's no fuel come down yet. Should be now. No, nothing yet. Let me grab a 10mm and just flood that carburetor quickly. Might be no fuel inside that carb. Now there is. Yeah, that's better. You can hear it. Plenty of fuel there. Right, so I've got the plug. It was fine. Quite an old plug in there. Oh, the plug was really loose. Really loose. Let's give that a pull without the plug in. The plug was so loose. Looks like someone's been in there. Alright, let's try that. Good enough. Let's put some tools away, have a tidy up. I'll come back and restart it. So a quick little 5-minute clean up of that plug, that old plug. That's well knackered. Right, let's give it a go, see what happens. I'll start priming. Fantastic. Okay, so that's the little Sovereign lawnmower now all up and running. I can hear my next door neighbour Bob, he's cutting his grass with a little electric mower. I must try and sell him a mower at some point. So yeah, literally, I think that main jet was the issue, which is very, very common for a lot of things, but going through a cleaner has definitely helped it out. It'll go on a 5-minute test now, just to make sure it's running perfectly before it goes out, back to the customer, and he'd be super happy. His lawnmower's now up and running again. So I had one a little while ago, or still got one in my store, very similar, and that's got a hunt to it also. So I might give that one back out and have a quick look at that one too whilst I'm here. So time's 2 o'clock. I'm going to go and get over to Retro Restore's live stream, have a quick look at him, see what he's doing, and his lovely wife Sharon, see what they're getting up to. And thank you very much for joining myself and Riley Boy, who's going to go and pick up Josh from work. He'll be back later on. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. Don't forget to give the old thumbs up and give it a nice good whack on the old bell on your way out. Until next time, don't forget, take it easy.